Sales is blank. If you fill in the blank and said something negative, like sales is sleazy or bad or gross or wrong, or you're taking advantage of people, then that's not great. So let's clear out those belief systems and replace them with more supportive ones like selling is service, selling supports the world, selling is the biggest gift I can give my soul line clients. So let's start off by clearing out your subconscious mind from the limiting belief systems that are holding you back from that. Do you want to know what it looks like and feels like through your higher power to clear, release, and let go of all the old negative energies, emotions, frequencies, thought forms that you've had around sales being negative and around the times in your life that you felt gross or icky or contracted or bad when someone was selling to you or like trying to like force you to do something or manipulate you in a weird or gross way that led to those negative belief systems and lenses and stories around money and sales and pushy sales and hard sales and da 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 da, all the grossness around sales that your subconscious currently thinks. And if you'd like to clear that on all levels and resolve it on a history level, you can say yes. If you want to clear, release, and let go of the old cords, contracts, vows, commitments, bonds, oaths, and obligations, cutting all those cords around it. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And you want to see through your higher powers, truth, wisdom, perspective, knowledge, and understanding, the truth around sales and have that match your own. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. Mm. And you want to know what it looks like and feels like to choose new stories, new lenses, new belief systems around sales so that you can be excited around heart-centered sales. You can be excited to sell to your soul line clients. You can be excited to share your services with the world. And if you'd like that, you can say yes. And then if it feels good for homework, you can have whatever new belief, whatever new story you want around sales. Like sales is transformative. Selling is sacred. Whatever one that you choose to adopt. So if you're like, sales is bad, sales is good, sales is wrong, sales to the right humans at the right time is right and divine timing and amazing. So you can shift those beliefs. You can like even write down for homework, like, oh, what are all the negative ones that you would have historically wanted to say out loud about sales and how it's gross and blah, 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 blah. Write it down on a sheet of paper and then put a line in between and then flip it of like, okay, if it's bad, now it's good. What's the opposite that you want to believe and that you're choosing from now on to believe about sales? And then we can integrate all of those changes and I can offer you a general healing for any and all other areas of your body, life, and business that are ready to be healed right now. And fill you up with your higher powers, unconditional love, compassion, peace, and prosperity. And if you like that, you can say yes. Mm. And take some deep, deep, deep cleansing breath. And if you feel called to share, you can share below how that's feeling in your body now. Mm. Mm. And if you have a friend who's an entrepreneur, who's an amazing soul in the world, who might have some of these negative belief systems about sales, and it would support them to have some of these more positive ones, I definitely would love and appreciate if you felt called to share it with them. You can share it on your own timeline. You can tag people. You can grab the link and send it to them privately if you're like, oh, I don't want the world to know that I think that they're bad at sales or that they have not great thoughts about sales right now. But please, if you feel called to share it with them so that they can just say yes and receive those healing downloads and start to shift into that heart-centered way. Like sales as a heart-centered entrepreneur changes the world in the ways that it needs it right now, that the unique humans that we serve need it and desire it, and I've been craving for it. So we get to do our amazing work in the world. And if you're like noticing that there's a gap between your current skill set and you're like, okay, I can do amazing sessions with people and then they don't work with me long term or long term yet, or I like feel nervous about offering packages or like longer term programs to people. If you're like, I get on sales calls and they go so long and I like band-aid fix it and then they don't want to work with me. Or if you're like, I don't know why I'm getting so many no's. Like, I don't know why I'm not making the amount of money I should be to like be full time or like have 5K months or 10K months because your skill set for sales right now isn't the best and you desire to learn heart-centered sales that has the basis of consent and ethics and truly cares about the soul that we're serving, then I'd love, love, love to invite you into a conversation about how I could support you in filling that gap in your current skill set where you're like, okay, I don't quite have heart-centered sales as like a tool in my tool belt, and I would love that. Because right now I have a group program that I'm super excited to be teaching it in that will be live. I'm gonna have a like self-study version of it as well for people who are like, okay, I want to like take this at my own time. I've loved doing it in different group programs over the years. I have different courses that I've included it in. In the past, I love doing it privately one-on-one with humans. Like it super lights my soul up when I work with amazing coaches and healers and practitioners, and then they get to like do their work more in the world because they were able to like have these honest, vulnerable, powerful conversations, enrollment conversations with their desired clients, and their like super soul aligned clients said yes to them. And then they have full practices, and then they have the income that they want, and they go full time, and they have 5 and 10K months and beyond, and they like live in the cities that they want to live in, and they travel when they want to travel, and they have time off when they want to have time off, and they like live the caliber and quality of life that they desire, and that super lights my soul up. Plus, I love, love, love seeing all of their client testimonials where it's like, wow, if they hadn't learned sales, then all these amazing testimonials that their clients send them after a couple sessions, week, couple months, multiple months, years later, like those transformations wouldn't exist. So if you're feeling called to serve and support more people and you want support and like really up leveling your capacity to get on sales calls and actually bring people to their sacred yes or no and also be able to celebrate their no if they're clear that this isn't the right step for them, then I would love to support you on that journey. And I'll put a link below so you can book a complimentary call with me so we can get clear on exactly where you're at right now in your business, in your sales capacity, and where you want to be so that I can support you in getting from A to Z in the amount of time it would take you by yourself to get like from A to B. And if you're like, that's totally my journey, A to B is where I'm at right now, then I can support you with some resources. I can point you in the right direction, like whether it's with me or someone else in my circles or my network or some other resource or some other point, like I would love to support you in getting so good at sales so that you feel really confident about getting on enrollment conversations with your people and knowing how to like really communicate your offers to them so that they're like, oh my gosh, this is like literally the best thing in the world. This is everything that I ever wanted, and you've literally like tailored it to me because you can do that in your offers. I love teaching people that. So if that resonated, I'll put the link below. If you're like, I don't necessarily want to commit to a call time right now, and I'm just curious, you can also just send me a private message, send me like some quick voice messages. Just say, hi, I think I need help with sales. Whatever you're desiring and feeling called to, I would love to start the conversation with you or jump on a call with you. And in the meantime, I'm sending you so, so, so much love. Bye.